Nyepi is the Balinese Day of Silence. It is commemorated every Saka New Year according to the Balinese calendar. Although Nyepi is a Hindu holiday, this Day of Silence is almost exclusively celebrated on the Indonesian island of Bali. The New Year festivities take place the day before the Day of Silence of Nyepi. These festivities include parades, cookouts, dances, and the religious banishing of evil spirits, in particular the Ogo Ogo, which I've pictured here in my time visiting Bali last month. After a full day and full night of celebration, the Day of Silence begins the next morning at 6 a.m. It runs a full 24 hours until 6 a.m. of the following day. During this time, the entirety of Bali shuts down. Nobody is allowed to work, use electricity, eat, or even go outside. Members of the temple, called the Peka Lang, will patrol the streets on the Day of Silence, and they will punish anyone who is found outside. Not even the international airport is open on the Day of Silence. Pictured here is a Nyepi patrolman at the international airport on the Day of Silence. This next clip details what exactly is shutting down on the Day of Silence, and it really goes to show just how seriously the island of Bali takes this holiday.
Transportation hubs and infrastructure in Bali is shutting down to mark the Nyepi religious holiday, also known as the Day of Silence. The closures even apply to Bali's busy airport, affecting some 400 flights.
Bali's international airport will be closed for 24 hours from 6 a.m. Saturday. It won't reopen until 6 on Sunday morning. No planes will be taking off or landing at the normally busy airport for 24 hours, although the operator says 100 personnel are on standby for an emergency landing. The closure will affect the schedules of 400 domestic and international flights. PT Angkasa Pura I, which operates the airport, says it's notified all airlines.
Pada saat area Nyepi, bandara tutup, namun demikian tidak tertutup kemungkinan akan ada antisipasi kita terhadap hal-hal yang kemungkinan terjadi. Kegiatan emergensi, kemudian ada medevac, kemudian juga kondisi-kondisi khusus yang menyebabkan pesawat atau pendaratan darurat dilakukan di Bandara Udara Internasional Igusti Ngurah Rai Bali ini.
PT ADSP Indonesia Ferry says ferries linking Ketapang on the easternmost tip of Java and Gili Manuk Harbour in Bali will also cease operation for at least 24 hours. The Ketapang ferry will close at 11 p.m. Friday, while the Gili Manuk port closes 5 a.m. Saturday. Both reopen at 5 a.m. Sunday. The Bali Mandara tollway that links Denpasar and the airport will be closed for 31 hours. The closure will start at midnight Friday after the parade of Ogo Ogo, in which large paper-mache statues symbolising evil are burned just before the stroke of midnight. State tollway operator Jasa Marga says the road will reopen at 7 a.m. on March 22nd.
Now you can imagine that an entire 24-hour period of no electricity, no running cars, and no carbon emissions is very good for the environment. The news site Aussie has claimed that Nyepi is even better for the world than Earth Day itself. Although this holiday isn't celebrated for environmental purposes, it sure does a great job of reducing the impact on our environment, especially in a tourist hotspot such as Bali. In the article on the news website Aussie, author Catherine Schroeder has quoted saying, "During the 24-hour period of Nyepi in 2013, Bali's carbon dioxide output was reduced by an average of almost 37% across the island, nitrous oxide by 32.6% in the capital city of Denpasar, and with approximately 2.35 million vehicles not operating, CO2 was lessened by 30,000 tons." My experience with Nyepi was actually a very positive one. Although I didn't actually know about it until I was already at the airport going to Bali, I was prepared for it in the coming days. And my hotel staff was very accommodating on the day. They even had the kitchen open for us because they didn't want to force their religion onto other visitors. However, my favorite aspect of the day was at night, where there was no light pollution across the entire island, and it was the most beautiful stars I've ever seen in my life.